I think we really recognized how just poor we were in the start of the game. We really let them have a lot of time on the ball. We weren't getting pressure in the midfield, weren't getting pressure on the back line. They were just able to find other pockets. And once we started getting that pressure on them, I think we really disrupted their possession, and that led to a lot of good possession for us where we were in good opportunities when they were opened up. And I think we carried on that to the second half. And I think it's just kind of been the story of our season so far. We have our highs, we have our lows, but when we're playing well, we're one of the top teams in the league, and it showed tonight. It's definitely easy to get complacent after ending the half as well as we did, where we're on such a high. But I think Mike did a good job of leveling our head at halftime and making sure we realized how poor we really were in the first 25 minutes. And as long as we came out with the same attitude we had after the little hydration break, then we knew we could get a win here.
Corey, were you surprised at how quickly things changed once Jefferson scored that goal? Because it seemed like something went off in you guys, and I'm wondering what – I know you maybe answered this a second ago, but was there something else that changed? Because it seemed like all of a sudden you all, front four, had plenty of space to run into pretty much every time the ball turned over.
I think it definitely gave some life to the team. And the first bit, like I said, where we were really struggling, I think heads go down, and then once we get that life, the movement starts to pick up. The front guys are moving a little more. There's options for the guys at the back to pass the ball forward, and that movement's creating space for us. So once you get that movement and you're able to find those pockets, it's fun. Everyone's enjoying the ball, and that's when you want to play soccer, and that's when you're at your best and you're having fun.
Kansas City entered the day on top of the West. This is probably one of the first kind of top-tier teams that you guys have been able to beat and do so. Is this kind of a statement win? Is this what you've been looking to see over the past few months?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a statement. We've had a lot of games where we've played really well for large stretches of the game but weren't able to convert our chances, and then we end up losing late in the game, or they have their period where they do well. And I think Kansas City had their periods where they were on top, but I think we really capitalized on the moments of the game when we were on top and were able to finish our chances.
First 3 goals scored for you guys tonight by players under 23. What are you guys doing as kind of the youth of the team to earn your spots and do what you're doing?
I mean, I think being a young guy on the team, everyone's hungry. You're not an established pro yet. You still got a lot to prove, and you got a lot of time to improve and to just prove yourself to the other guys on the team. So I think every game we're just going out there. You might be inconsistent at times, but I think everyone's hungry and wanting to give it their all and impress the coach.
Corey, in that matchup was you guys had like 16 fouls or something like that. One of your guys' higher foul games. Was that like a product of just like play, or was it something you guys like went into kind of saying like we kind of want to muck this game up a little bit more?
I think it was just a chippy game in general, but there's definitely a bit where Nick's getting on a lot of us at that hydration break that we're losing our 50-50 battles. And when you lose one 50-50 battle, it's not much, but when you lose the first ball, you lose the second ball, they're getting to everything. Your heads go down. You're like, man, we can't keep up with this team. So it's one of those things where it's like, all right, if I'm not going to get the ball, then you're not going to get away with it. So, I mean, I think it's just a little bit gamesmanship, one of those things where good teams have to take the momentum and take the wind out of the sail of another team. So,
Got to ask, what was the decision behind the wardrobe entering the stadium today? Where'd you get that T-shirt?
The company that did it sent it to me and was asking if I'd wear it, and I think it's a great shirt and supporting local Donovan Mitchell, so happy to do it.